One of the key challenges facing the aerospace and defense sector is how to integrate increasingly complex systems. Right now, the focus isn't so much on creating new platforms, in other words, new structures. It's on developing more capable systems, and that requires a larger degree of integration and complexity. For integrating systems, we've created the digital mock-up of systems. So here, you can see that we've integrated multiple different systems, including aerodynamic behavior and laws. We've also input all of the different mission profiles for this particular product. And in real time, we're able to simulate all of these different systems and track all of the data that goes with it. This is important because it gives us a platform to validate and integrate the design of systems from the earliest stage of design all the way through the design. And it creates a high-fidelity digital twin that's behavioral. And this, we expect, to significantly cut down in cycle time, cost, and errors in terms of integrating systems, which is really the challenge that our customers are facing today. For a digital mock-up to work, it has to be a collaborative platform, which means what? Which means you need a data model to manage and map all of these different systems. We've developed that. It needs a common language, a language in which you can articulate the systems, and in this case, a behavioral language that we can simulate. We've developed that as well. It also needs to be able to manage itself through the entire life cycle, from the earliest stages to the latest stages. And for that, you need configuration management, control and access, change control, collaboration, extensibility, and a variety of other tools that allows the digital twin of systems and now structures to work through the entire life cycle of the product. Another challenge facing the business jet, commercial manufacturers, OEMs, completion centers, is actually driving through the process of configuring aircraft. Each customer is trying to differentiate itself as an airline or as an individual with the interiors, and of course the suppliers in the aerospace sector are also trying to compete against each other to get their stuff inside of those aircraft, right? And here we have an aircraft seat configurator. And as you can see, it gives you a fairly good representation of what it is, and we can change the fabric to different styles. So if I'm a customer, I'm going in, I'm selecting which fabric I like, and so on and so forth. But that's not all. We also want to look at the behavior of the seat, right? It's not enough just to say that this is what it looks like, but the seat has many different options. It can have a pocket or no pocket. It can have a holder for devices. These are all the options that are coming up. And it's a mechanical representation. It's got all the full features and functions that you would expect of a regular seat. And of course, it wouldn't be fun if you didn't have the ability to simulate the human within the process. So for reach, comfort, aesthetics, offset, there's all kinds of requirements in terms of pitch interference. If we were to lower the tray, does it interfere with the individual? How big is that individual for his seat? So we see the individual is relatively large. He's got no room here. He doesn't look very comfortable. So it gives you an opportunity to again have a very good comprehension of what it is you're designing. Why? Because you don't want your customer to come back in 6 months and say, that's not what I ordered. The ability for our customers to demonstrate to their customers that they've developed the right concept, that they can deliver that concept, and they can make that concept work is a huge asset in terms of driving their win-loss ratios. And that is one of the things that we're trying to serve our space and our defense customers with. If I go to commercial aviation, the challenges there is essentially, the commercial aviation is facing a huge backlog in orders. There's a significant number of production to do, and their focus is on what we call rate. So they're looking at manufacturing technology, they're looking at integrating the design streams, the digital threads end-to-end, to get that kind of very smooth productivity into their plants so they can flexibly grow and adapt as the market evolves, and they can make money on the orders that they have today, and they can deliver the aircraft that we need for tomorrow.